If you are over 60 and your after-dinner walk leaves you feeling shaky, weak, or a little short of breath, you might think it is just your age catching up. But for many older adults, the real reason sits quietly in the kitchen, in the bowl you just emptied. This is not about fear. It is about helping you feel steadier on your feet, without spending money on things you do not need. We will walk through a familiar daily scene together, see where one small habit can be adjusted gently, and finish with one safe, simple step you can try today. Now picture this. It is a quiet lunchtime. Maybe you are eating alone. You want to do something good for your body, so you make yourself a bowl of plain oatmeal or a light rice porridge with a few steamed greens on the side. It feels clean. It feels light. It feels like the right thing to do. And in many ways, it is. Soft, easy foods can be kind to a sensitive stomach. But here is the piece many people miss. A meal that is only light and watery is like throwing a handful of dry leaves on a fire. It flames up for a moment, then disappears. Your body burns through it fast, and an hour later the furnace feels cold again. So when you get up to take that gentle after-meal walk, your body starts to send signals. Your legs feel heavy. Your chest feels a little tight. Maybe you get slightly dizzy or break into a light sweat. You sit down on the nearest bench and think, I guess I'm just getting too old for this. Do not blame yourself too quickly. The real problem is often not your fitness level, and it is not your legs. It is the fuel you gave them. That light, watery meal did not provide the steady energy your muscles need for even a slow walk. Without enough substance, your blood sugar can dip, and your body simply runs out of road. In many traditional Eastern households, elders have a different way of thinking about a meal. They do not just eat to fill the stomach. They eat to build a steady, gentle warmth that lasts through the afternoon. A meal should settle you, not just pass through you. It should feel like adding a few solid logs to the fire, not just a puff of dry grass. In modern language, this is about energy and muscle. Think of your body as a well-loved car that has been driven for many years. It still runs beautifully, but it needs the right fuel. Walking, standing, even sitting upright takes muscle work. And after 60, muscle can slowly slip away if it is not supported. If your diet is too light for too long, your body may start to break down its own muscle for the protein and energy it is not getting from food. You end up losing the very strength you are trying to protect. That is a quiet, slow drain. You eat less, you feel weaker, you move less, and the cycle keeps turning. The bland, overly restricted meals that seemed so healthy can actually work against your energy, your balance, and your daily independence. So what can you do about it? You do not need to flip your diet upside down. You do not need big, heavy meals that make you feel stuffed. The change can be so small it barely feels like a change at all. I like to call it one solid thing on the bowl. Here is what that looks like. First, keep your soft, warm porridge or oatmeal if it comforts you. But add one source of gentle protein right on top. A soft steamed egg custard. A few pieces of silken tofu. A small piece of flaky, steamed fish. All of these are easy to chew and easy to digest, yet they give your body the protein it needs to protect your muscles and keep your energy steady. Second, give your vegetables a small upgrade. Instead of just steaming or boiling them plain, try quickly stir-frying them with a tiny amount of oil and a slice of fresh ginger. That little bit of healthy fat and warmth does more than add flavor. It helps your body absorb certain nutrients, and it gives you a feeling of internal warmth that lasts longer than a cup of hot water. You are not deep frying anything. Just a teaspoon of oil in the pan makes a real difference. Third, if your stomach handles it well, swap half of your white rice or white porridge for something with more staying power. Brown rice, millet, or a soft mixed grain congee releases energy more slowly. Instead of a quick sugar rush that fades, you get a steady, slow-burning fuel that carries you through the afternoon. You do not have to do all three at once. The spirit of gentle wellness at this age is to try one small thing, see how your body answers, and only keep what feels good. So tomorrow at lunch, try just one addition. Maybe you place a soft steamed egg custard next to your usual bowl. Finish your meal, wait a little while, and then head out for your walk. Pay attention to how your legs feel this time. Do they feel a little more solid under you? Does the walk feel less like a chore and more like the quiet pleasure it used to be? For many older adults, this one small shift is enough to notice a difference. The shaky feeling fades. The bench on the way to the garden can wait a little longer. And that sense of steadiness does not just live in the legs. It lives in the mind too. Now, a word of caution, because every body has its own story. If the dizziness, the heart flutters, or the heavy fatigue come even when you are sitting still, do not brush it off as just a food issue. That is a reason to pick up the phone and talk with your doctor. And if you live with diabetes, kidney concerns, or any condition where your diet needs careful management, please speak with your doctor or pharmacist before you change what you eat. This video is for general wellness education, not for individual medical advice. At this stage of life, the biggest risk is not that we move too slowly. It is that we rush from one extreme to another, frightened by the latest headline. You do not need to throw away everything you used to eat. You do not need a complicated plan. Just pick the one easiest adjustment, try it gently, and let your body tell you if it works. Every bite you take is not meant to chase a perfect number on a lab report. It is meant to give you the steady, quiet energy to walk outside tomorrow, to notice the weather, to smell the flowers, and to feel at home in your own body. Eating well and walking well are not grand achievements. They are the smallest, most ordinary things. But together, they form the daily foundation that keeps you strong, steady, and able to greet the day on your own terms. So tomorrow, put one solid thing in your bowl. Then go take your walk. And see how it feels to move through the world with just a little more fuel in the tank.